friends, I yesterday hit a very unique and a different kind of a live debate on a TV in the times when whole country or whole world is suffering from COVID-19 and Indians are all channels are covering nothing but Sushant Singh Rajput murder mystery case. But one of the Doordarshan absolutely nobody, I don't think anybody was watching. I saw a debate on women's reservation, and it was quite a change. And the top title was whether the 33% reservation of the women in the parliament is right or wrong. And there are far too many people who are speaking in favor, and some are speaking against. But let me tell you, my friends, it would be unfair to assume that those against 33% of reservations of seats in legislation for women, it's far from truth. If somebody would ask me, I would like to see half of the seats in the legislation occupied by women simply because they are the 50% of the population, but not by an act of parliament. Many of us are, including women, who feel that reserving seats for any community or a section of society is bad in principle and does not make the slightest impact on the lot of common men and women. We abolished separate electorates and reservations of seats for religious minorities, Muslims, Christians, and Sikhs. The number of Muslims and Christians in state legislation and the Lok Sabha declined rapidly for the simple reason these were the two communities which are scattered all over the country. And only in a couple of districts are in majority to ensure their being elected. People still like to vote for members of their own community, unfortunately. Political parties like to give the tickets to the candidates who are likely to win. So both Muslims and Christians are grossly underrepresented in parliament, I feel. The Sikh managed to hold on because they are largely concentrated in one place, one region, Punjab, and do send more numbers in the Legislative Assembly and the Lok Sabha than other 2% of the population should warrant. Should we reintroduce, I feel, a reservation of seats for Muslims and Christians? Or we have done as we have done for scheduled castes and the backward communities? Have these reservations of seats improved the lot of these deprived communities? A food for thought. They have not. They still remain wherever they were. Only the well-to-do among them have been able to avail of the special privilege, and it will be the same, my friend, if we grant women 33% representation by law. Having a third of every elective body improve the lot of poor Indian women? Will ever? It will never. Will men stop ill-treating their wives? You have the answer. Will father of the daughters not have to cough up dowries beyond their means to find them husbands? It's a distant dream. Will husbands and in-laws stop torturing girls who come into families as brides for not bringing larger dowries with them? Never. Will bride burning and bride suicide will ever decline? Never. None of these will ever happen, my friend, overnight. I agree that women must have representation in Vidhan Sabhas and Lok Sabhas or Parliament. But the onus for doing so must be on the political parties. They should field more women in elections, see that they win, rather than take refuge in an act of parliament. Then that shortages that their own responsibility, my friend. It is better that the women are giving a level playing field instead of a reservation by act of parliament, so they come duly elected by virtue of their merit. That only will be a fair deal to women. Thank you very much.